Let's talk about the most recent round of political trading. Now, as a warning, you should only watch this video if you want to become angry about how bananas it is that our elected officials can freely trade within the markets. Now, if you ask me, I think it's just a little bit ridiculous that people who are in the know, basically I'm talking about politicians who may have access to non-public information, but hey, that's just one man's opinion. I'm sure none of our elected officials are doing anything suspect at all, or maybe they are. Before we get into it, my name is Matt and I love trading. I trade stocks, options, futures, crypto, and pretty much everything else in between. And in my downtime, I like to see what our politicians are up to. Because I don't know about you, but I feel it's a bit odd that our elected officials are commonly outperforming not only the S&P 500, the overall market, but a lot of hedge funds. So essentially, I like to dive into what they're doing to see if I can improve my own trading, and I'll explain exactly how I do that at the end of the video. Let's talk about one of my favorite political traders. I'm talking about Tommy Tuberville, who happens to be a US Senator from Alabama. He also happens to have recently made some trades that can be seen as controversial, to say the least. It was reported in mid-August that Mr. Thomas H. Tuberville on July 25th bought anywhere between $3,000 and $45,000 worth of humusite, ticker symbol HUMA. Now, this play is peculiar for a couple reasons. Humusite is a biotech company, and according to them, they are the turning point in regenerative medicine. If you've ever traded a biotech stock, you're probably pretty aware of the fact that they are very volatile. The price can be sent sky high or can crater downwards based on an FDA decision, the success or failure of a phase trial, or anything in that realm of events. And if you've never traded a biotech stock, what you really need to know is it's relatively difficult to be successful. With that alone, it's pretty interesting that a sitting US Senator would decide to invest a decent chunk of change into what can best be summarized as a volatile penny stock. The interesting nature of this story doesn't stop there though. As a quick reminder, don't forget that Coach Tuberville invested upwards of $45,000 to humusite on July 25th. Well, guess what happened on July 26th? Humusite completes enrollment into phase 2 and 3 trial of human HAV for vascular trauma repair. For those of you wondering if this was good or bad, it was notably good. Clinical results suggest that the HAV is highly infection resistant and therefore is well suited for treating the contaminated wounds created by major traumatic injuries. And then a mere 2 weeks after that, it was reported that humusite gains as Piper Sandler upgrades after the second quarter results. To put that another way, in roughly 1 month, HUMA, which is the ticker for humusite, is up more than 40% on obviously a slew of good news. Now, was this truly insider trading? Was Coach Tommy trading on information that he had which was not yet publicly available? Obviously, I don't have any definitive answers for you. I don't know what's going on in the guy's head, but I can provide you with some information so you can better come up with your own conclusions. Coach Tommy is on the Senate Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry, which is all a little bit more interesting when you realize that in the most recent round of disclosures, we got this little gem. Senator Tommy Tuberville discloses $250,000 in futures trading in corn, wheat, soy, and cattle, all while he's been influencing agricultural policies. Folks, you cannot make this up. I am not 100% certain what prompted these decisions, these actions, these trades. Who knew what? Are you involved? Are you not involved? I don't know. But from the outside, when you're telling me that there's someone who's a multi-millionaire and they spent the better part of 4 decades coaching football and then transitioned into being a senator where you get paid roughly $175K a year, and you tell me that that person is a multi-millionaire, I don't know about you, but to me, it just doesn't add up. On that note though, I don't want you to leave this video feeling angry, because there is something that you could do while we all kind of wait around to see if politicians are ever going to get banned from trading in the markets. What I'm talking about is the fact that you can track what these politicians are doing. You can see what and when they're buying, and you can see what and when they're selling. If you want to take it to the next level, that's when you're going to want to check out Streetbeat. Streetbeat is a robo-advisor that has various AI-based co-pilots to help you invest in the stock market. One of Streetbeat's AI co-pilots is called US Congress Buys, and that's the one that allows you to buy what politicians are buying and sell what politicians are selling. If you're interested in checking this out, make sure you use the code MATT, M-A-T-T, to get a 30-day free trial at Streetbeat, which will allow you to trade alongside our elected officials. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to cover more political trading, let me know in a comment below. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll catch you in the next one.